Hi weaving friends, I've got one of the most simple tips for you today, but one that really does make a difference. It's one of those little tips of the trade that makes your weaving life just that little bit easier. This video is brought to you by my floor loom weaving classes. These are available on the online weaving school as single purchase classes, or if you take out a membership, they'll be included in your membership. The first floor loom class is an introduction to floor loom weaving. For brand new weavers, we weave a beautiful 3-shaft cowl, and it's all about getting to know the systems and getting to know your loom. The second floor loom class is a follow-up class where we move up to 4 shafts and weave some most fabulous towels. You won't want to miss these classes if you are getting into floor loom weaving or you're frustrated with your floor loom journey so far. I'll leave the links to both classes in the description below. Okay, so I've got here a long piece of warp. I had obviously one piece on this side and one piece on this side. The only difference with them is that I changed the weft colors, but now it's come to the point where I want to separate them. I did have a plain weave border on each of these of around 3 inches. And when I had it on the loom, in between the 2 blankets, I wove 2 rows of a different color, and it doesn't matter what color it is, just one that stands out from the other colors that you want to separate from. So then when it comes time to me actually cutting them apart, I know that I'm going to have a nice straight cut and not waste any of my precious fabric that I'm going to need for hemming and so on. So all I have to do is take my sharp scissors and I'm just going to cut right down the middle of those 2 threads. Some people use just 1 thread and just cut right on top of that thread, and that works as well. And you could also use your rotary cutter to do this if that's what you prefer. I would choose scissors for this just because the items are a little bit larger and my cutting mat is not all that big, so I didn't want to have to wrangle around with that. I thought I'm just going to lay it on the table and cut straight down the middle, which is what I'm doing. As soon as I cut these apart, I'm going to be taking them to my serger to secure the raw edges before I do some wet finishing, and then I will get to the hemming. And this just makes the process a little bit faster, a little bit easier, and now I'm ready for the next step. Until next time, happy weaving.